Good morning. I hope everybody is doing good. It's your girl in the house yet again with yet another sensational message that we all need to think about as we get on with our daily lives. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to try and keep this video as succinct as possible because I ain't got time. I never have time. But I just wanted to say good morning to my family here on social media and just have a fabulous time, hopefully, with all of us. Today, my message is just very simple. Close some doors today in your life. Not because you're proud, not because of incapacity, not because of arrogance, but just simply because those doors, if you don't close them, you are going nowhere in a hurry. What am I talking about? Maybe you're listening today and you're a young person. This thing doesn't even just apply to younger people, even older people. Some of my brothers, you're in this group of boys. At the end of the week, you go and blow time. You head out the streets. You're in every nightclub you can think about. You're having a good time, You might even pick up some girls at the end of the night, take them home, have your way with them, and then you let them go. This has been your tradition for years. You can't save a dime. You're working, but you have nothing to show for it because at the end of the week, at the end of the month, all of that money is just going to go and, have fun with some other people. Where are you going in this life? Those girls that you're going out there and having fun and drinking and sleeping and having your way with, after you've had your way with them, when problem comes and you have hepatitis B or worse, HIV, all these things that are still very prevalent, let me remind you, where are you going? Are you going to share the HIV and the hepatitis with your brothers, the boys, the same people that you were out there having fun with? Question. The alcohol drinking, the substance usage, excessive usage of substance and alcohol. When you've destroyed your lungs and your liver, are your friends going to join you in that destruction to try and repair that and save your life? Oftentimes, by the time you've had the cirrhosis of the livers and the lung cancers, there's nothing that can be done for you. And let me tell you, very painful way to exit this planet. So the big question is, if you don't discard these bad company, the Bible says bad companions ruin good character. So if you don't cut yourself off of these people, are they not destiny killers? Are they not, ending your life or cutting it short prematurely? Something for us all to think about. And it's not just the brothers. Some of my sisters too. You are in this girls group, at the end of the week or whatever. All work and no play makes Jack a lazy boy or girl or whatever. So, you get out there and you're having fun. You dress up. You go sit somewhere. You might meet some guy who proposes to love you or purports to love you. And then you're having all of this fun. And then, long story short, they are just looking for avenue to get access to the punani. That's all they want. They're not looking for anything else. It's all going to end up in getting the apple. That's all it is. Right? Thank you so much, my darling. How are you? Right? So they get in there, they've had their way with you, and then, exit strategy, they've left you. Where are you going? Bad companions ruin good character. So if you don't cut off these friends, if you don't start cutting yourself off, like withdrawing from these people, where are you going in a hurry? There's some friends who can't tell you when you're going astray because they're afraid of how you respond. Maybe you have money, so you're the one that sponsors all the outing. They don't want to upset you. They don't want to change that because by putting you to order, you may get upset and cut them all off. And so they're quiet. They know what you're doing is wrong. But they'll tell you, oh, it doesn't matter. Just do it. Hello, Sister Fumi. How are you, my darling? Just do it. It doesn't matter. Oh, what will happen? Don't mind them. Yeah. And you're happy about it because it doesn't matter what you do. Your friends never call you to order. They always tell you it's the good thing, it's the best thing. Just do it. Don't forget about them. Leave all those old people alone. What do they know about it? If you don't give yourself to these men to help you now, where are you going in a hurry? Yeah, you give yourself to all those men. Now, when you're finally ready to settle down and have somebody responsible in your life to share life with, you've had so many abortions that now you can't have children. They've taken you to all kinds of places. Everybody don't chop and finish. Who wants the leftover, my sister? Bad companions. They've ruined good character. Some doors just need to be closed out of your life. Hello, my sister Shyla. How are you doing? Sister Patience, how are you? Some doors just need closing because the lack of closure is going to lead you nowhere or worse. If you have a group of friends today and there's none of them that you can really sit down with and have, constructive conversations about life with, my sister, you're wasting your time. My brother, you are wasting your time. I have different types of friends. My friends are all in different compartments in my mind. I have my friends that I chill out with. I have friends that I go to when I'm looking for spiritual guidance or support. I have friends that I know I can depend on when it's progress mindsetedness that I'm looking for. I have different things, different friends for different things. What is your own strategy today? Do you have friends that call you to order, that tell you, hey girl, you messed up? Okay, you effed up. Let me just tell you the truth. You missed the mark. Or are these all the people, because you're the ringleader, nobody wants to upset you. So, hey, let me just be quiet. Oh, hey, this girl, don't know when you go and say something now, she'll get upset. So let me just be quiet. Some of us, we are walking around just because we're so scared to be by ourselves and enjoy our own company. We know full well that the people we are hanging out with, they're opportunists. Don't you have any friends in your life that only come to you, only hear your phone ringing when they want something from you? That's the only time they call you. They don't contact you to just say, oh, hi, Han, I haven't heard from you in about a week or so. I was just checking up on you to see how you're doing. They only come to you when they want something, when they need something from you. Those kinds of fair weather friends, we all have them in our lives. But, every relationship is a two-way street. It's a give and take affair. Give, take. You can't always be the one handing out, dishing out, giving things to people and not getting anything in return. But because you're so scared, if I don't let this girl just remain the way she is in my life now, I won't have any friends. If I don't allow this guy to just be him, allow him to take advantage of me now, I won't have any friends. So, let me just accept it like that because that's just the way they are. My sister, my brother, you're not going anywhere in a hurry. Friendship is a two-way street. It's a give and take kind of exchange. It can't be that the whole time it is one person giving and one person receiving. It doesn't work like that. So one person gives, the other receives. The other person also has to give sometimes. Some of you, you're here. Every time you're cooking food, entertaining people. These days, you know how much the cost of living. Do you know how high it is? Bag of rice. Do you know how much it is today? But you're always the one cooking for people. Always entertaining. Sister Elaine, how are you doing? My sister Mercy, how are you? Virtuous Hope, good morning to everybody. You're always the one entertaining. You're always the one entertaining friends. Buying food, shopping, cooking for somebody's engagement party. You're cooking for other people's funeral. You're always the one that people have to depend on when it comes to somebody. They need somebody to come and be there for them. It's always you. But when you're sick, there's nobody forthcoming. When you also need somebody to just give you a hug and tell you, hey, babe, everything is going to be fine. People are not forthcoming. But you still haven't learned your lesson. These friends that you're spending every single weekend cooking for, banku party, fufu and whatever, banku and tilapia, this, that, and the other. When they're coming to your house to come and enjoy your food, have they ever bought a bottle of Fritor oil, a bottle, just a small bottle of oil, and say, oh, honey, you're always cooking for us. So I was coming and I thought we would need this. So here you go. No tins of sardine, nothing. Nothing. They don't bring you nothing. They just come and just go. And you're still doing it because, if I don't do this, I ain't going to have no friends. So, let me just entertain my friends like that. And thank you so much, Sister Elaine, Auntie Elaine, and Sister Michelle. I see you. You guys have activated the Stars Party. I'm so excited this morning. Thank you so much. May the heavens bless you both and whoever else is touched to join the Stars Party with you. God bless you. What are you waiting for? If you don't close certain doors in your life, my sister, my brother, you ain't going nowhere in a hurry. We all have them in our lives. But what are we doing about all of this? We're just sitting around. Sometimes you even complain to yourself. So, hey, these friends, is this how they are? So me, I go out of my way, I support them, I do everything for them. You've been saying this to yourself in your head, but you haven't been able to act on it. You haven't done anything. As soon as they call you, the phone doesn't even finish the first ring. You're rushing to go pick up that phone. But when you need help, help is not forthcoming. What are you doing about the situation? Friends, if you don't choose them right, if you don't open your eyes to see what you're doing properly, my sister, my brother, you're not going anywhere in a hurry. And it's not just friends. Sometimes it's even our own family members, people that we have blood relationships with. If you don't set healthy boundaries, if you don't do the right thing, if you keep allowing people to take undue advantage of you, honey, you ain't going anywhere in a hurry. Do you not notice that you have this family member of yours? Every time they come to you, it's misery and sorrow and complaining and whinging, and every time they have a problem. As if in this life, they have this kind of magnet on them that just attracts problems. Don't you have them in your life? I do. Every phone call. You've never had a conversation with them where they've had something nice to say, ever. It's always doom and gloom. It's always sorrow party. And it's all just a setup because at the end of it, they know that they can work on your emotions and you end up dishing out money or something like help is going to come from you. So they always come to you with sorrow party. But we're all dealing with our stresses in this life, I may be sat here looking all, sanctimonious, but I have my own problems too. I'm just a human being just like you. So we're all dealing with our own wahala. It's not any different from you to me. We're all dealing with our stresses. My stress may not be your stress, but it's stress nonetheless. Thank you so much, all of you. You're so amazing. The Stars Party is still there. Like, wow, I am amazed. God bless every single one of you today. I'm so excited today. Thank you. Right? We all have problems. We're all dealing with our own wahala. If I tell you my wahala now, you may start crying for me. But, we've gone through life long enough to not dwell on the problems and the challenges and the difficulties of our lives. We're all learning to make lemonade out of our lemons that life has thrown at us, right? We're all dealing with something. You have your stress, I have my stress. And your stress doesn't have nothing on mine. Mine doesn't have nothing on yours. We are all dealing with our own stresses in this life. So don't think that somebody got it better than you and blah, blah, blah. And it's always misery party. You're always coming in to cry about something that has happened as if you're the only one that knows how to shed tears. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes things may be so bad, you don't even know what you're going to eat today, but you still swallow your own so that you can be of help to somebody else, because that's just the way life is. It can't just always be everybody come to my aid, oh, look at me now, something is happening to me. Doesn't work like that. It's a two-way street. You think you're old, and so if you don't let the guard down a bit and, kind of compromise and, cut corners and, forget about some things that were your standards when you were looking for a man or a woman to be with, you ain't going to find nobody. So even though this man is a lazy, broke-ass guy who doesn't want anything out of life, he's living in your house, you're feeding him, you're clothing him and doing everything that has to be done. And then at the end of the day, guess what? When you're not home, other women bring him food in exchange for Bula Matali. I watched a video a couple weeks back. It was funny, but it was annoying at the same time. This girl had her house and everything. She was a nurse. She was working all the hours God sent, and she brought this guy into her home. The guy wasn't working. He wasn't doing anything. He just ate and, did the do with her. That's all he did. Unbeknownst to her, when she wasn't home, other women now bring macaroni, cheese, potato and chicken and gravy and all the things in between. Because, sometimes she doesn't have time to even cook because she's working back-to-back shifts. But every time she comes back home, there's food in the fridge. And she looks at the dishes and the ware in the fridge and she knows they're not hers. And finally, she took her alarm, the alarm doorbell thing in the front of her house off because the battery was done. But it also has a camera attached to it. So she now put it in just to see what happened to this thing. And now the footage started. All these middle-aged and older women, some of them old enough to even be the boy's mom. When she's not at home, they all come with all kinds of different things. And it's food in exchange for Bula Matali. And this guy was servicing all these women in exchange for food, like a barter system. Give me your Bula, I give you food. That's what he was doing in her house. And now she was crying, miserable, sad, whatever, and heartbroken, and asking whoever she sent that video to what she should do about it. We're laughing about it. You think this is just outrageous. But there's so many of us women that are doing the exact same thing without even knowing that that's what we're doing. I don't want to be by myself, so you go and bring some low-life brother to come and live in your house that you feed. You feed him, give him money to do everything. Buy alcohol, buy whatever substance, and, have a good high so that at night he can give you a good party in your bed. But I just want you to know that you're not the only person that is enjoying all these privileges that you think you're the only one enjoying. Where are you going in this life? And what do you want? Are you going to spend all your hard-earned currency in exchange for Bula Matali? Is that how much of an importance it is for you? At the end of the month, are you saving any money? All this hard work, long hours, shift, everything. What is it showing in your hands? Like in your bank account at the end of the month, what do you have to show for all the hard work that you're doing? And it's not just the sisters, so the brothers too. You work hard. Your mom sacrificed everything for you to make you the person that you are today. But today, when your mom even calls you to say, Kofi, I need $100, so I can't even pay my electric bill. What is it? What is it? Can't I have a life? What is it? I know you looked after me, but why? What is it? Can't you just leave me alone to enjoy my life a little? But if your mom and your dad had also said they wanted to enjoy their life a little, You won't even have any education or anything to be able to work, have money, to be telling them what you're telling them. You just sit there and allow women to play you like an organ, like a guitar, right? They come to you and they know how to, seduce you into giving them money. And you also go ahead and free giving just because of punani. You've forgotten your responsibilities as a person, to your family, to yourself, the people who sacrificed everything for you. My brother, my sister, some doors, they need to be closed this year, this week, today. Because not doing that means that you don't love yourself. Not doing that means that you're not going anywhere in a hurry. Not doing that is that you're ending this destiny, this life that God has given you, all the dreams, all the goals, all the ambitions, all the things that you need to do in this life. You are not going to be able to accomplish none of them. If you don't have any good people in your life who challenge you, any good people who, make you reason, go to bed at night and think about one statement that somebody made that made so much of an impression on you that you're thinking about how you can change certain things to have other things. Then, my sister, I don't know where you're going. No. My brother, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. You're sitting in this bad, toxic relationship. It's not going anywhere, but you are still sitting in it because you're afraid of being alone. I'm in my 40s now. If I don't do this now, no men are forthcoming. So, even though he hits me sometimes, maybe it's my own fault because I make him so angry that he has to hit me. You've been living, cohabitating with this guy for years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You've even had children. He's still not doing anything for you. Hello, Sister Roxy, darling. How are you? He's not done anything, no. He has not made any decision to make an honorable woman out of you. You're still there. Give in. But tomorrow, when he decides that he's done with you, he can just pack his bag and be gone. Does that make sense? He's not treating you right. He doesn't respect you, have any iota of respect for you. But you're just, it doesn't matter. Let me just take it like that. And you're living with him or her. Yes. Because you're afraid of being alone. Some doors just need to be closed permanently so that you can have your peace. You can be the person that you were destined to be. Somebody hitting you, somebody treating you like less than, every day constantly reminding you. Faith comes by hearing and hearing the word. It's not just biblical word. It's just every word. If somebody keeps telling you you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid long enough, trust me, you will start believing, actually, maybe I might actually be stupid, I think maybe this thing that this person is saying might actually be true. Good evening, my brother Gabriel. How are you doing? Everything that you keep hearing over and over and over and over and over again, you start, believing that it is the truth. And so, my brother, my sister, today, I need you to make a promise and a pledge to your own self that there are certain people that have to go this week. Today, this year, you're choosing you, you're loving you because you deserve to be loved. And end some things that need to be ended so that you can have your peace. Any boyfriend of yours that doesn't even respect you, any girlfriend of yours that doesn't have no regard for you, nobody who, treats you like a human being, they need to go out of your life. Are you going to do it? Or are you just listening to me? Or this girl, she doesn't even know what she's saying, Yeah. And I'm going to end this by telling you something. In today's day and age, because of the poverty, the difficulties of life, the hustle and bustle, and the struggles of life, many of the people we're living with and calling our spouses and our significant others and our boyfriend and our this and our that, they're not in love with you, When it comes down to it, they don't love you. They love what they can get from you, but they're not in love with you. I hope you're getting it. Let me repeat it. In today's day and age, the people we're cohabitating with in the name of boyfriend, whatever, significant other, husband, wife, whatever, they're not in love with you, but they're in love with what they can get from you. I hope you got it. They're not in love with you. They're you. Like, if they strip everything else off of you and they just have you standing there, they're not in love with you. That they're in love with what they can get out of you. That's all they're in love with. The house, the car, the money. Yeah, but not you. Today, if your house burnt down and you lost your job and all the money went out the window, they'll walk away from you. Because now the thing that made you tolerable, they're just tolerating you. So the things that made you tolerable are not there anymore, or the equation is not balanced anymore. They're not interested. They're in a hurry to take the next flight out of your life. So my sister, my brother, I was just passing by this morning to let you understand that some doors need to be closed this day, this week, right now, so that you can start to live. You know that you're in this claustrophobic type relationship where somebody is sitting on your neck virtually, but you're still there. You're afraid. If I leave him now, who is coming? If I leave this girl now, what am I going to do? You know, this girl, she's saying all this thing now. She doesn't understand my life. I understand your life perfectly well. Stop making excuses. You know this is bad. You know it. You just need to gather some cojones, some balls, and say, I know this thing is going to hurt, but this pain, I need it so that I can heal and get on with my life. There are some people, when we close those doors and we let them out, all of a sudden, financially, money's that, it's like some miracle has happened. All of a sudden, you can now save money. Some of you don't even have savings accounts because of that person. That Goliath that you're living in your house with is why. The earlier you kick him out, the quicker you have peace of mind to do the things that need to be done. So some doors need to be closed, darling, so that you can live your best life. You can live the life that you were destined to live. Not for people taking advantage of you. No. Some doors just need to be shut, bolted. All the windows need to be locked up so that you can have your peace. And so think about it today. Some friends just gotta go. Some family members just need to be at arm's length. Some people just gotta go so that you can live the fullness of your destiny. If you are listening to this video and you haven't shared this video, you have not done well at all. And you are not my friend anymore. So please share this video. It doesn't cost you anything. You just hit the share button and share this video. There's somebody in your life that needs to hear this message today. And so what's better than being the person that sends this message to that person? Maybe you're in these groups on social media, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on whatever. If you can copy this message and put it in that group, my darling, please, for the love of God, do it for me, okay? Because you love me that much. Again, I need your help because I'm trying to grow a platform on YouTube, but I can't do it by myself. I need you, my faithful brothers and sisters, my family here on social media to help me do that. A lot of you have heard me talking about Redox here, Redox, and how it's helped me to have optimal health, blah, blah, blah. If you want more information, you can type in the word Redox and I can send you a link to get the information. Other people have heard me talk about it enough, and maybe you just decided, you know what, I'm just going to give it a try. My cellular health coach is on this social media space. Her name is Patience O. Edwards. Please go and subscribe and follow her channel. Follow her on Facebook, because you can ask her whatever questions you want to ask her by doing that via the messenger. If you don't send her a friend request or follow her page, when you send her messages, she doesn't get them. So you have to follow her first or send her a friend request first, so that your messages don't end up in spam that she doesn't get. And last but not the least, some of you have been saying, I need to talk to you. I want to have a one-on-one with you. I want to talk to you. It's all available. Just go to www.sikaeducates.com, book yourself a session. I'm available and we can talk. Please. So this is all that I have to say today. I will remind you one more time that some doors in your life need to be closed. It's not because you're proud. It's not because you're arrogant. It's not because you're incapacitated. But not closing those doors means that you're cutting your own life and your destiny short. And we are all living survival living. So I am not going to put myself down for you to be up. Close the door, bolt the windows, lock it, put whatever you need to put it there, and have your peace so that you can live the fullness of your destiny. Toxic people that are there to manipulate and use emotion to take advantage of you. Cut them all out so that you can live your best life. My name is Sika. I love you all so much. Have a fabulous day. And remember, you matter. Prioritize yourself in this life. God bless you. Mwah. Bye.